Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video, a very quick one because I already posted a lot of videos today and it will probably be the last video of the day, but I wanted to cover the J-8 as well. A lot of people are talking about it, so I wanted to talk a little bit about it as well. It was teased on the teaser, and yeah, so thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe as well if I didn't say it. I don't know, my brain had a meltdown right now, but still, yes, the J-8F, it's probably the version that it's coming, I would imagine. It might be another version, we don't know, because there are so many variants of this aircraft. And yeah, but it's probably between the H and the F. According to most sources, it is the F due to the skin that it has in the trailer, right? But there are some H's that have a very similar kind of design on the skin as well, so we don't know. But still, it is going to be pretty cool. According to some sources, it is really hard to actually find cool, very good sources on these things. But the main thing that you have to notice about this J-8, it might not seem as much. You know, it might not seem that it's a big difference between the older one. And on the flight performance, externally, the aircraft itself is going to be very similar to it, if not basically the same, right? The main thing is that it would be basically what the C variant or the D variant was before, but a little bit better. So it would have, if it's the F, it would have a little bit more power probably, but not by much, but still it might have a little bit more power. But the main thing is that he actually used a new radar. That's the main thing. That's what we want to actually say about this aircraft, right? The J-8F specifically, if it's that version, not only you can see in the teaser that it is able to carry the Python 3 or the PL8, right, which is already a very good missile, but also with the Aspide missiles or the PL11s, right, PL11s, it would be able to be guided by a new radar. So what are these possible radars that we can see? So it's difficult to pinpoint what version of these radars they would use. Some of them say that if it's an H, it would be very similar to a radar as in the MiG-23, a radar similar to what we already have in the MiG-23 is what I mean, right? So it would be the 1471, the type 1471, which is a low PRF MTI radar. So very similar to the MiG-23 radar, right? Did I say 21 or 33 late before? I don't know. But still very similar to the MiG-23 ML or something similar to that thing. The detection range would be around 70 kilometers. So even better than the MiG-23 ML, depending on the situation maybe, right? So already for that, it would be already a very good improvement, like a really, really good improvement over the old radar that we have in the J-8B, right? In the J-8B, I mean, the radar is almost as bad as a radar from the 60s, like the MiG-21 radar, right? So it is a very, very low detection, high ground clutter. So it is just overall a very bad radar, right? So overall, if this 1471 is added, it would already be all right. I mean, it would be basically a MiG-23 with a skin of Su-15, kind of, and Italian Sparrows and Israeli IR missile. So a very weird aircraft, but very cool nonetheless, right? But the cool part is that there are better radars than this. There is the 1473 that some sources claim that it was meant for the J-8F. As I know, as far as I know, it's difficult to pinpoint if it's true or not, but still, it is a radar that was even improved over the 71 version with a proper pulse Doppler radar or a proper pulse Doppler technology, with technology coming from the Zook radar and the ELTA radar from the Israelis. So it is a much improved radar. Difficult to pinpoint as well the ability of this radar to detect targets or anything like that. It would be technically one of the radars that was in the competition to equip the J-10. So overall, a very like mid-90s radar. I wouldn't like say that the range, everything like that would be amazing. I would still think that it's probably 70 kilometers, 80 kilometers max, something along those lines. I'm completely guessing here, but still, it's probably something like that. But being a fully pulsed Doppler radar, it would be amazing to have that as well. And beyond that, I mean, there are some other ones that there are few sources that claim that the J-8F could use it, like the 1492, but I have no idea what that radar is, so I would just skip that radar. So we don't know yet what radar it will be, but from the get-go, we already know that the radar will be better. So finally, we will have a J-8 that has a properly okay radar, at least, to be used with the Aspide missile as a BVR weapon. Something that in the J-8B, it's basically impossible to do. So, I don't know, I'm pretty excited about this, more than the F-14, to be honest, and more than the Su-25, just due to the fact that you can carry the Aspide, has a better radar, and also, the cherry on the top, it has the ability to use the Python 3s or the PL8s, right? It's a missile that has been in the game, in the files for a very long time, and it's now probably going to be added, right? If you don't know the performance of it, I will leave a link in the description that people actually made with the history and the performance of the Israeli missiles, just like they did with the Russians and other missiles. And there they basically, say that the target maneuvering limit is 9 Gs and the missile maneuvering limit is 35 Gs. So it is going to be a missile similar to something like a Magic 2, right? I think it would be even better in the sense of range, maybe, but it will have a lot of power in the engine of the missile. But we don't know exactly how it will perform. We will need to wait. Of course, remember, we are going to have the probably dev stream tomorrow and the dev server tomorrow or on Saturday, so I will be covering everything there. But it is indeed very exciting to see something like the J-8F or something similar to that coming to the game. And it opens up another question. Will we see other aircraft using the Python 3 or not? Maybe the F-16 nets, it was already kind of confirmed that they are considering using the Python 3 and the F-16 just due to the fact that it doesn't have any type of BVR or anything like that, right? So it would make sense. Of course, it could be added to the Kurnas 2000 and even in the Kafir C7 as well. So multiple aircraft can actually receive that. Also, technically the J-7E, I think you can actually use this missile. The J-8B as well. So there is multiple possibilities of aircraft that can actually use this missile. I doubt that we will see many aircraft using it, but at least the J-8 will have it. Maybe the F-16, it would be cool to see that. And to be honest, looking at the performance of this missile, I don't think it's going to be opening the gap to something like an R-73 to be added right now. Probably not. But it is another step in the direction of having more advanced missiles added to the game. So yeah, very cool. Let me know in the comments if you are excited about the J-8 and the Python 3. And yeah, guys, I see you guys in the next one. Subscribe. We are trying to hit 50,000 subscribers until the end of the year. And I see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. See you.